Today, my presentation is going to be about automated vehicles. The question I have presented to you today is how would automated vehicles affect the transportation system in Orlando? Here on the left, I have the pros, and here on the right, I have the cons. For the pros, I have written that automatic vehicles have been implemented into Orlando's transportation system, and they could fit very well, but the right policies would have to be in place for them to be fully effective. And on the negative side, it would have to be implemented slowly. So until they're all fully automatic, which could never happen, it could heavily impact Orlando's economy. Orlando Mayor Buddy Deere has actively been trying to get automatic vehicles in Orlando, and he's a strong believer in the future that it could bring. He has made many pushes and created many opportunities for companies such as Beep to flourish and expand their product within the Orlando region. On the other hand, many people disapprove of this move because of the negative consequences and believe that it is more likely for the cons to become more apparent than the pros. And on the last slide, I had a chart that showed that 80% of people feel more safe with a human driver than they do with a computer driver. So here I have why autonomous vehicles are bad for Orlando. First of all, they would be very expensive, and it would cost much more than the cars we have today to distribute and to manufacture. And millions of people we put out of work. People such as just delivery drivers, truck drivers, road safety workers, and rideshare drivers such as Uber and Lyft would be out of a job. And in today's world, many cyber attacks and hackers happen every single day. And having our cars enter the Internet of Things would make them just as vulnerable as any other device. Malfunctions can also happen at any time. So just as people make mistakes while driving, a car could also make a mistake, which would kill many people each year. Many big businesses will be put out of work because many of the automatic vehicles, such as Tesla, are trying to become eco-friendly and electrical, which would destroy big companies, big gasoline companies, and companies such as Uber and Lyft, as I had stated earlier, will replace all their workers with automatic vehicles. And not everyone will switch over to automatic vehicles immediately. So traffic and crashes will still happen every single day. So while there's still today's cars mixed in with automatic vehicles, there will still be a percentage of accidents and traffics. Here I have the pros listed. A car share system would be a new, better, and cheaper method because people of different families can come together in one car and split the cost, making it much easier for them to be able to pay off cars. Faster and more efficient driving automatic vehicles would bring faster and more efficient driving because there would be no need for speed limits since everything is on computer. And if everything goes well, there will be much less accidents as well. As I has previously stated, most of the automatic cars are becoming electric, which will eliminate the need of gasoline and eliminate a lot of our air pollution. Passengers can focus on other things such as work or communicating with the other passengers in the car so that they can, without having to worry about making a mistake on the road, which would lead to less car accidents because all the millions of innocent lives from people taken from distracted drivers, drunk drivers, and drivers who are under the influence would not happen anymore since the cars are not being driven by humans. And last but not least, people with disabilities will be able to move around without relying on another person, such as a caretaker, to take them around. Thank you.
All right, so I do have two questions for you.
What are the questions?
First question, how valid and reliable were the sources that you used, and then how do you know?
I think they were very reliable because most of them were from universities and colleges and local newspapers, and one was by a scientist. So, yeah.
All right, and then next question. If you had more time, what additional research would you conduct on this issue?
I would have tried to look for more statistics and more tests that were run in either Orlando or in different countries or different states so that I would have more numbers to back me up.
Okay.